Okay. Michael, we'll turn it over to you to get us started.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Well, welcome to the 2019 edition of the Orem Arts Council. Our first item of business is introductions. So I'm Michael Smith. I'd like to share the meeting. And let's just go around the room. In case anybody can't remember who anybody else is. Go ahead. Go for it. I'm Scott Swain. I've been on the council for less than a year.
The rookie. The rookie. Yep.
I do Roots of Freedom is my company, and I do the Cries of Freedom program at Sierra during the Freedom Festival. And we do a lot of put freedom galleries up in schools, so I thought this would be good for me to be involved with. Kind of arts. My son is a full-time artist. That's me.
And you're going clean shaven now.
I'm going clean shaven. Growing out the hair. I'm going to start. See how that is.
Nice.
Everybody's rooted out. You need a firm. I can pick you up with some.
My dad is a professional barber.
Okay, so you got the artist and barber.
I got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Tess Jones. I am the clerk for the Arts Council. So, I work in the mayor's office, the mayor and city council, city manager. It's been really fun. I've only been here since July, which seems like it was yesterday, but it's actually almost a year now. So it's kind of weird, but I'm happy to be here. So.
And Tess has a marathon this weekend.
Yes,
Yep.
tomorrow will be fun. So this is my good carb load.
Got what tomorrow?
A marathon. Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
No.
I'm Alex Malone. I'm also less than a year on the council. My day job, I'm the executive director of the Nordic Center for the Performing Arts at UVU.
And I'm Pete Wolfley. I've taken over for Charlene to be the staff liaison for Arts Council. And my other role is communications manager. So I do all the city's marketing and PR and web design, graphic design, all that good stuff. So. And I've been, I know too much, if you ask me. You don't want to be like too out there, but yeah, I've been with the city 9 years. So you think your first year goes fast, 9.
David Chris Gans, I've been on the Arts Council for 4 years. COVID thing, they added an extra year.
You got your bonus year.
And I sing barbershop. I have a site business. My main business is programming websites. I work for Shop Hero. They do websites for small grocery stores. They do online e-commerce for small grocery stores. Specialized in the my side business is I do live audio engineering.
Oh.
And we record people and record them. No, that's recording engineer. Okay. But this is like concerts where you can PA things where you're speaking to a group of people, indoor, outdoor.
Do you mostly do music, or do you also do theatrical, or do you do all of it? Or
I've done DJ work, done Barbershop Harmony Society concerts. I tend to specialize in ensemble sounds.
Okay.
Rather than mixing. I'm not really a mix.
Gotcha. Cool. That's fun.
I'm Mike Ramsey. I've been in Orem since the early 90s, got here from Arizona. Since that time, I've worked at Sierra, I'm a musician and actor. Sarah Hale, with you up at Sundance. This will be my 5th summer.
We're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, so that's so fun. My son's a professional actor, like your son being. So that, when I first moved up here in early 90s, they were having an audition for Sarah for The Sound of Music. Well, I happen to have my oldest daughter and then my son who's an actor. We're both blondes that can sing very well. Right? I came from Arizona. I thought this is a shoe-in, and I showed up and there were 300 blonde kids.
We could all sing well.
Right, we could all sing well, right? I thought, oh my gosh. Well, I got cast. You're always looking for men, right? Always. And I learned at that point that not in that show, but the shows after that, I could always say, sure, I can do the show as long as one of my children can. Because then my wife would be happier that I wasn't gone all those nights, right? Well, it turned into one of them, having enough experience and getting all of that he needed to be on stage. Right, so.
Wow.
Thanks to Orem, for that. Basically.
That's awesome.
I remember last week you said you were in a play that was like performing right then. What was that?
Well, I do Savior of the World at the conference center. It's my 18th year this last year. Yeah, so it's a great show. If anybody wants to come to the show. I love it.
I am Bobby, and I am a costume designer by trade, but I am a professor of costume design at UU and currently.
Oh, nice.
So,
How has it been having the Norda, as an option now?
I mean, that's where we're housed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's it's really nice.
Because are you guys set 2 years now?
4.
4 years?
It opened March of 19.
Oh,
But then,
pre-COVID.
pandemic, So
Yeah.
we actually just finished our first full year that didn't have COVID adjustments or cancellations.
That's right.
Wow. That's awesome.
Great lineup for next year.
It's fun. Yeah, we do about 250 events, 90% of them academic department shows and students, starring in concerts, musicals, plays, dance, along with the Norda series and then lectures and conferences and everything else between September and May. So it's a busy space.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've been waiting to audition for the music band. Part of the school board.
Yeah.
For that.
Sunday School Music Band. That was years ago. 16.
Yeah.
I also Theater Orem student this year and auditions and that.
Oh,
fun.
exciting. What's your part in a barbershop?
I sing lead or tenor.
Very nice.
Wow, we have a lot of talent.
I know.
We do. This could be its own band. Group.
Okay, thanks, everyone. Let's move on to item number 2, which is the summer concert series discussions. Because folks doing.
Yeah, so
I don't know if they're here though.
yeah, so Dave Blackington is the one who's kind of over this, and he is not here today. But Tess and I met with him last week, and we've got the lineup ready to go. We had 67 people apply, which is way more than we've ever had. I guess usually it's like 20, 25. And they weren't all great. So we did have a good time. Yeah,
Putting yourself out there.
exactly. And we respect that. And, it was pretty cool to see just how many people have started bands or trying to get their solo careers off the ground. But Dave kind of had some standards for what he was looking for. And basically it was like variety was kind of the main thing. Like, you don't want to go in. One of the people that applied was like a flute choir. He's like, I don't think we can do 90 minutes of flute music.
Just have to Sir James Galway.
Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe you can.
Search for popularity.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Maybe we should have done that. We'd be on the cutting edge. Yeah.
That'll put Orem Fest on the map.
Yeah. So
She's a rapper?
I think a rapper. Yeah. Mainly. Yeah.
Oh, her, yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, no, I'm thinking of one that's a violin.
You're thinking Nancy Stern.
Yeah. Plays the flute and raps.
Not at the same time.
But she will.
Probably could.
Yeah, she's probably.
I think she sometimes plays in her music, but she grew up doing that, that's how she was trained. They recently let her into the National Archives and she was able to play, I can't remember.
James Madison's last
James
flute.
Madison's last flute. They're like, why would you play feel like it's meant to be played.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, she whipped it out and was like showing people what she could do, so.
Wow.
Yeah, so the lineup is Geneva Road, which is kind of like a rock band, BD House Band, which is one I think we've had in the past. They do a variety of different music. The Wasatch Show Band is the one that we were the most excited about. That's the big like show tune music. Lindy and the Hops, which is one that we've had in the past before. They do kind of like not just old music, like not classic rock, but like older, like 40s, 30s, 40s type music.
Yeah.
Do they have more variety than that? Do they do more than that? Or it's more that kind of?
I think that's kind of their old school, but it sounds like pop if you don't know the song.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of cool.
And then the Tri Chevys, which is also just another variety band. They do all kinds of covers and stuff like that. And then the whole thing will wrap up with the Come Together Festival, formerly known as Geezer Fest. So it's just, it's not that long of a series, but every Wednesday from July 12th through August 18th. And so it's all set. All the bands have confirmed, right? And so we'll get the contract signed and start the marketing. So it's going to be on Wednesdays, like we talked about last time, to kind of get some synergy with the farmers market, have that built-in crowd, and just kind of see how it goes. We're kind of experimenting this year. It could be great, it could be horrible.
It will be great.
It will be great. Let's have some positivity. Yeah.
Did you hear how how was the market this last week? I think it was open.
Yeah. So it's been open 2 weeks now, and yeah, it's been great.
The farmers don't have as much problem.
Yes. Yeah. So right now it's mostly artisan type stuff, bread bakers, food trucks and artisans. But the produce really starts coming on like early July. Yeah.
So the music will start at 7.
7.
on Wednesdays?
Yep.
And what would you like to say basically in the intro?
So when you're in charge of introducing the band, we'll have a write-up for you because each group provided us information about them.
Okay.
And then a few of them have like extra sponsorship deals, which is something I'd never seen before. So you may have to like give some shout outs to various sponsors. Yeah.
Okay.
And then one of the things we have to do is because this program is funded by the states. I think you guys have to do it too at your shows, right? Like when you receive the state funding, you have to.
The Utah Division of Arts. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have the whole thing written up for you so that you say all the right stuff.
So like the idea of us having like shirts that say Orem Arts Council.
Yeah. Did you get your order in?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I sent an email yesterday. So just go on there.
Oh, really? So that's happening?
It's happening.
Oh,
We want you guys looking good when you're out there representing. Yeah.
So you sent out an email to send in our shirts.
Yeah. In the email, I was just talking about this meeting, but in there's a link to order your shirt.
All right.
So
Is there still a need for more hosts or MCs?
yeah, let's see where that's at. I know that some people had to move around. Yeah.
We'll be up on the mountain most of that. But thankfully Wednesdays are off once the show opens.
Yeah, once the show opens, yeah.
It is hard when you're like March, trying to plan for July.
Normally I am planning that far out. There was stuff that wasn't.
So we've got our chair, Michael, he's going to take the first one on the 12th. And then Scott, we have you for August 9th. And Mike, you said you could do August 16th, which honestly, that one, I don't know how much you'll actually have to do because it's the Come Together Festival. And that's quite the show. So we have the 19th, July 19th, July 26th, and August 2nd. So there's just 3 spots left. If any of those dates work for anybody. So it's just the Wednesday, basically every Wednesday between July 19th and August 2nd is open.
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's the opening. Nice.
That's our final draft. So I'm out on that, or maybe I will do that. Sorry, Law. I don't think I'm gonna have that one.
I'd be happy to do too.
Yeah, if it comes to that, we can pull you in.
Send me a text or email and say I need to hear it or hear you.
I'll take the 26th.
26?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just show up at 6:30 and
Yeah, just a little bit, half hour before, and then we'll get you all the stuff. You can meet the band.
you can talk to Pony Show.
Exactly. Yeah.
The band may be there. Were you setting up? Do you want to send out that?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be great, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll officially sign
And
up.
I'll look at the whole.
Yeah.
When's the farmers market, Scott?
Well, Law.
Yeah.
Were you?
You haven't been getting emails? Let me see what I've got for you.
Oh, sorry, already is started. Oh,
It's all done. Yeah.
What's all? I can take the second, since I'll be here on the third.
What's your email?
Security guy.nc@gmail.com.
Yeah, I've got you on the list. Security guy. Oh, security dot guy or just security guy?
Security guy.
Oh, that's the problem. It says security dot guy dot NC. So it's just supposed to be security guy dot NC at Gmail. Okay, I'll forward it to you.
And I'll resend out the invitations. So it's not explained as well.
Yeah, when that comes back.
We should, yeah,
I'll find out
we should
from
check
Bob.
make sure it's right in the program. Yeah.
Okay, so are we all set with that?
Yeah, I think we're good to go. It's gonna be fun.
How do
Move on
we,
to our,
Did you have something else?
yeah, I was just wondering, on the summer, the summer concert series, how do you, like, get ungathered patron feedback, understand how many patrons are there, do you count?
Yeah, so they've done counts in the past and that's, generally been, like Shar would go out and do
Yeah.
it. And so we'll have libraries, some people from the library will be there. I'm hoping to be there.
Okay, cool, I just so when we meet again in
Yeah.
August, we can say, was it successful to have on a Wednesday,
Yeah.
because we know that we had 100 people or we had 500 people.
Yeah.
Whatever data we can get. from
Yeah,
people.
and I'd love to put together, if the committee is interested in like a survey that people could fill out
If
to
there's
get
a
some
QR
feedback.
code,
Yeah.
that people can scan, be like, did you like it, did you?
Yeah, because I know the
What do you
state
think of the
loves that
band?
kind of stuff
What
when
do
we
you
go for the
think of the
grant.
day?
Mm.
What would make you want to come back?
Yeah,
Any of
that's-
those like 3 easy questions, I think is, even if 10 people fill it out of 100, that's great data.
Now, is there a reason that they started in July? Even though the other stuff is going on, I mean, is there a reason they didn't do it in June?
Yeah, what's the history of that? Why do we wait so late?
So that all of the summer concert series at the same school year.
Oh, is that what it's about?
That's right.
Oh,
And it's also like the grant's only
$30th.
$2,500, so there's a lot of money to
yeah.
extend it.
I was thinking it had something to do with the Orem Fest or Summer Fest, but that makes perfect sense.
Democracy.
Yeah.
Not
Institutional knowledge.
old, established. I'm sorry. Jump on that one.
So let's move on to the utility box updates.
Yeah, so, I know that has been a point of frustration for many, but it's actually, I got a call this morning, they're installing it. So our first, we had the first two.
Can we have a picture?
Yeah, we should, let's gather.
Slash, make sure they're doing.
Yeah. So this is the one that Jess Smart Smiley, who's a local illustrator and artist, he designed one, and it's going to be in City Center Park. There's essentially a 7-foot tall utility box just around the walking path, kind of on the corner of Center and 4th East. And it's a cool design, kind of fun. And we want to do like a little unveiling. So the guy who's doing the wrap for us just called this morning. He's going to get it done next week. And then we'll work with our events person. The city now has an events person. She's really talented at putting together, making everything fun and really exciting. So that,
Video broadcast or something fun for Facebook too.
yeah. And the artist wants to make little stickers and little tchotchkes for people to take home as part of the event. So we'll make it fun, and we want to celebrate it and use it as momentum for doing more. It's like, hey, the Arts Council is back in the saddle, and you're going to see a lot more of this kind of stuff. So I'm super thrilled about that one.
When is that happening?
So we just got to work with the artist to make sure it works with his schedule, but it'll be installed next week.
All next week.
The installation will be in there. So if you want to get a sneak peek, you could probably if you went to the farmer's market, it'd probably be done by Wednesday would be my guess.
And then you say we're having a unveiling.
Yeah, some kind he wants to give some remarks about it, and there would be a time for us to talk about the program. And then we can invite the council and the mayor and the public if they want to come. And just kind of make a big deal out of it just to get the ball rolling again on that project.
Yeah.
Because when we put the first two in, there was a lot of momentum with it. People really loved it, except one person. She thought it was witchcraft. But
Not that one.
yeah. Yeah. But other than that, there was only one bad review, which is pretty good. But yeah, just to see that going again, and public art is just so important for energizing a space.
Yeah. Are they gonna fix the one by the sewage shell that's going on?
We're just gonna redo it, do something new.
Okay.
Yeah, Cassie Barney gave us a bunch of new art to work with, and John has been diligently working away on that. So
Is that right?
Yeah, it's really fun.
The building shakes.
Not an earthquake?
Yeah, we're not having an earthquake, but I just felt the shakes.
I just look at space.
Okay, we're good. Orem Fest?
Yeah, so a couple things with Orem Fest. Does everyone know the reason for the name change? Did we talk about that? Litigation.
You mean, what is it called now?
Orem Fest.
Well, it's Summerfest, but that's a name taken by Wisconsin for something else.
Something to do with cheese, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a cheese word.
It's like not even the same branding as what we did. right?
Yeah, it's pretty like it. Yeah, I think it's just kind of a money grab because they were willing to let us keep it if we were, enter an agreement with them.
Someone Googled it and it came up with Orem.
Yeah, and
Summerfest?
Utah could be a cash cow for them because Logan is Summerfest, West Jordan is Summerfest. So there's a couple of us that all were in the same boat. I don't know. I haven't heard what they're doing. They might pay, and honestly, like it could have been easier to pay, but we don't want to. Yeah, we don't want people. Exactly. And Orem Fest is a great name for celebrating all things Orem, right? That's what the celebration is supposed to be about, is celebrating the great things here. So it makes sense. Everybody has summer, but there's only one Orem.
No, there isn't.
No, it's true. We are the only Orem in the whole world.
Yeah, there's Orem, Kansas.
Orem, Kansas? Oh no. We gotta get this thing trademarked fast.
We make them pay us for the name. Are you looking this up now?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it, so maybe it's
Did Walter Orem
Maybe
build
it
a
spells different.
railroad over there too?
I did try putting Orem KA and it came up with Orem karaoke, so now we know what to do with the Arts Council.
there's a
There we go.
Orem K, yes.
Oh.
Okay, yikes. Walter Orem, he was out there, putting his name on more than just us.
Spreading his legacy.
Yeah, exactly.
70 degrees there.
Yeah.
Kansas.
But I just joined the Thomas Cordner Pipe Band. I know we're the only Thomas Cordner Pipe Band in the world. Memorial Pipe Band. So we ought to play something. See, they are a fun group.
They've been in the parade before, have they not?
They didn't get in time this year, but I think it'd be great to put us in there.
Yeah,
The pipe band, that'd be epic.
yeah. No, I think I'll make a note to talk to the parade committee.
Yeah,
Thomas Cordner.
does everyone know who he is, Thomas Cordner? First man and wife to winter over in Orem, 1879, and he is Irish, so that's perfect for a pipe band. And they didn't want to have another name in August, so Thomas Cordner Pipe Band, isn't that epic? I love that name. I'm big into history,
That's cool.
so that kind of encouraged me to join up.
Peter, is it true that Orem has been named Tree City by the Arbor Society?
For the 30th year in a row.
Look at that.
We hit 30 years. Yeah, so basically, the Arbor Foundation has these requirements. And if you meet them all, then you get to call yourself a Tree City. And we've done it for 30 straight years.
So it's not like the Tree City, it's a Tree City?
A Tree City, yeah. Yeah, but I'm not even sure. I didn't see how many other cities even get that designation, but
Yeah, I'm guessing quite a few, but.
probably, yeah.
Qualifies.
But I think doing it for 30 yeyears is great. I mean, I think that's the real achievement, is that it's been a consistent effort for essentially a generation. So
How do you qualify?
you have to have a commit, you have to like put so much funding towards trees. You have to have an urban forester. You have to plant so many trees. You have to observe Arbor Day. Like there's a whole list of things you have to do. But we've been doing them for 30 years.
I'd like to put in boys to not have any more trees at this Sarah Park. I know they have to for what, the Frisbee thing?
I think some of those trees were diseased.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. I kind of have become attached to trees.
Yeah, but
3,400.
Oh, there you go.
but
You don't need to tell people that though.
yeah. Well, yeah.
We're only one of Orem. We're probably the only Orem who is a Tree City. Take the wins when you get them.
also Kansas City has.
I feel, yeah.
Hey, Western Mass has no trees.
When I was out there for 2 years, I just saw it on the roadside.
Oh, that's
That's the
cool.
only way, no.
He's like, I would.
I know, this whole time I was thinking we were special. I feel like the bricks would pull out of me.
3,652 recognized cities.
We're probably the only one.
Harvard.org.
I tried to Google, so.
Yeah. But the city, I think, what did we announce? I think there's over 7,000 trees
Really?
in Orem. So this, and the city has a map that, like a GPS system that tracks all the trees. So you can go on there and you can see what the trees are, when they were planted, like expected life. It's got some stats about them, the value, shows the value of the trees.
You mean not on private property,
City property,
city owned?
city owned, yeah. So there's obviously more.
Yeah.
But as far as city trees, there's over 7,000. And we just planted 2 more in Sierra Park.
Oh, okay, then that's.
Yeah, there's some fresh ones over there.
Okay. then
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Okay. Sorry, back to Orem Fest real quick. The way that the entertainment schedule has worked out is I don't honestly think that there's gonna be anything required of the Arts Council. You're obviously welcome to come and, be part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wear your shirts. You can,
Always
Yeah.
wear them.
but as far as like hosting duties, I know that was part of this group's mission before, is to do some hosting at Orem Fest. And the way that they've got it scheduled this year is it's mostly like magic shows, lizard shows, talent show,
How about magic lizards?
magic lizards. Yeah. There's only a few like actual performing groups, like the Ballet Folklorico is going to be on stage. They're doing some fitness stuff this year. So there's going to be Zumba on the stage. There's going to be yoga on the stage. American Rhythm Folk Ensemble is another group that's actually going to perform. The Sierra is going to perform. The Acting Up Company, they're going to do a number for us, or an hour for us. But a lot of it is just kind of geared towards like smaller kids. And so it's not quite as much music as it has been in the past. And I don't know what Karina made that choice, maybe.
I think it's because the summer concert series is really music focused.
Yeah,
and so
that would make
she wanted
sense.
to do something different.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is coming up quick.
Yeah. So it'll be here before we know it.
So no hosting.
No hosting duties. I would say I don't know what else was going on that we could be a part of during Orem Fest, but
I'm sure there's booths that the city has.
Yeah.
Why don't we have a flow in the parade?
yeah,
Seriously, we can all just wear our shirts and throw candy. So.
that's what the beautification committee does. They have blue shirts. We'll be the red shirts. And
Oh, no.
yeah.
No, seriously, we gotta consider that. What do you think?
I had my barbershop chorus do the Orem City Parade. We were required not to throw.
Oh, you can throw it.
My wife almost hit a 2-year-old
Oh.
and ran in front of our truck.
Oh,
With your truck. Oh.
We were towing.
Mm.
Well,
yeah.
sad, man.
No.
Decided to hand it to people.
Yeah,
You're not
yes.
supposed to chuck it out.
But
Nothing from the parade out to the public because kids.
Mm,
so you have to walk along. That's fine.
Yeah.
Walk along.
Yeah.
yeah. Last year there was a little girl who died in Kaysville. Same situation. Ran out to get some candy, ran over and died.
Right, because it's an evening parade, the sun was right in front.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And just barely saw the kid run in front of our truck. F-350.
Oof.
Before.
We don't want to hurt anyone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so they're putting lots of safety protocols in this year because of that thing that happened in Kaysville. So every entry has to have 4 spotters where you're basically,
They walk along the
Uh-huh.
sides and it's clear.
Yeah.
that's like that. It's-
yeah. There's just so much that can go wrong. So,
Yeah.
I guess one thing that if anyone's interested in performing in Orem's Got Talent, we've got a few openings. If anyone on the commission or anybody wants to be in the talent show, you can win money. You can bring the barbershop,
The chorus is standard.
Oh, dang.
Oh, no.
And became a quartet only chapter.
Yeah, quartets are fine. Honestly, smaller groups are easier to work with. But it's open to anybody if you want in. We've probably got 3 or 4 spots open.
When's the Orem Fest?
That's on the Friday of Orem Fest. So that would be June 9th.
Do applicants have to live in Orem or a member of a applicant group?
Yeah, we haven't like been too strict on that because most of the time we're just trying to get 15 good acts.
Yeah.
So, and that's online. So if you want to apply, just go on to oremfest.org under applications and you'll see that there.
So you'll take people from outside of the area?
We try to like Utah County at least. We've had a few come down from Salt Lake before, but
You might have to change the name. Orem's got.
Right.
Recruit talent.
people with talent come to Orem sometimes. But I just like listening to this group though, it sounds, like we've got,
They are scared away from more.
maybe that's what it is. It's like, yeah, that's right.
Lots to go to Kansas.
That's right. Or they're in the wrong Orem. We need to form like a sister.
It's not Orem, I think there's Springfield, but a local Utah County band just won the Tiny Desk concerts on.
Oh, I think I saw something about that. Yeah.
So and they're like, that automatically launches them into all sorts of stuff, so.
Oh, that's great. I love to see that kind of stuff happen.
Tiny.
Small moon. It's a band out in Springfield. They won a national contest.
It's about time we get another good Utah band. Like Imagine Dragons, they've probably been the last like big one. So it's time to get, time to go again. I guess there was a band from Orem, mostly made up of Orem people called The Used. Have you ever heard them? Unfortunately, they're a band we could never like have, because they do like kind of like racy stuff. Maybe not racy, but like hardcore rock. It's not, it doesn't quite fit the vibe, even though they're they're all from Orem.
Hey, Orem accepts all kinds.
That's true.
The USA, we're open to that, I guess.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's the 11 o'clock show in the park.
The after hour,
Carnival does it, we can do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're gonna have,
One idea that has floated out, and I can save this too if we want to talk about this later, but one idea that our events person wants to do is something to replace the storytelling festival. Not that we could ever do anything of that magnitude up there again at the park, but maybe like a comedy night, like a clean comedy night
Yeah.
would be kind of fun because we don't really have any comedy events or anything like that now that the storytelling festival has left.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. See, that'd be great.
And I was thinking about comedy sports where,
Yeah.
you
You get everyone else.
Yeah.
They can, because President Jimenez comes to the improv things and she brings her
for children.
13-year-old son.
And they see that.
So they come and are like.
But yeah, it would be kind of like a little like mini, probably one night only comedy festival where there would be some stand up, maybe some improv,
Well, and
maybe some music.
we host a college improv competition every year, and it's not huge, but they actually have a troupe at BYU and they've got one.
Oh, yeah. So it sounds like there'd be enough.
They probably are connected to the other groups in the area.
Yeah.
So that would be a person that would at least know how to reach out to that community.
No, that's great. So actually, she's developing this idea. I'll have her reach out to you
Yeah.
to connect.
So is that in Orem or Provo? The Timpanogos
That's Orem's.
part, it's Orem's.
Yeah.
Because I'm on the Freedom Festival board, and they really want to have the bluegrass band there
Okay.
every year, and that might be some. Would I have them call you, or who would I?
As far as just scheduling the park.
Is that all it is? Scheduling it?
Yeah, I mean, we have with this new person, Karina's her name. She'd probably be the person to start with because then she could help with the logistics and like getting the right people into a meeting. And do you want me to send you her stuff, her contact info?
Would you?
Yeah, that would actually be nice to have something up there because that park is beautiful and it was
Wow.
built, for the storytelling festival and it's gone. So
Well, like, what about if we did more bluegrass? That became a bluegrass hub, because they're looking for a place.
just to like be in residency.
Yeah, exactly. So that they'll do it at least once a year, and they'll do a few more in between. They'll start to really center their focus on. I thought that park was a perfect bluegrass situation.
See, I haven't been to many bluegrass concerts, so I'll have to take your word for it that that's a good fit.
Bluegrass concerts up at Sundance, which may be a slightly different demographic, they sell out immediately
Yeah.
once they get the tickets.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Bluegrass is super popular. I think it would go like crazy around here.
Okay, that's a great idea. Bluegrass revival.
Yeah, it's so family friendly. And up there in the mountains, and it's reverberating amongst the mountains and the hills. It's just a perfect spot.
Yeah, I just want to bring some of that spirit back because I love the storytelling festival. Just being up there in the canyon and
Yeah.
you're laughing, you're crying.
Yeah.
It's great.
why did it go away?
They moved to Lehigh. Yeah, I know.
Well, she owns it. She owns, place up there.
It's true. I mean, we can't fault her, and they still do so much for us, but it's just sad. I mean, that was one of the like identifying facts of Orem. Is, you know,
I know.
Orem, home of this Timpanogos Storytelling Festival. So it's like a bad breakup, you know, it's like, it still stings. You know,
Yeah.
the one that got away.
The one that got away.
Yeah.
We lost the health center too.
Yeah. We've had two rough breakups.
Two big breakups. Gotta bring in some now. Well, anyway, I think that would be a great one.
Love it.
So I know the person, I will talk to them, have them call up that person. You know her telephone number?
Yes, yep, people
Oh,
will.
it's seven.
Yeah,
Yep.
actually,
Out there, yeah.
yeah.
And I'll send it right off to her and we'll get on that. You know, Marvin Payne is really into it also. And he would love to be involved with it, to MC it and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
So there's a big interest that they're hunting right now for a home.
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay.
Is it something that, I mean, how do you see it? Do you see it something we sell tickets to, or you see it as
Yeah,
like
yeah, absolutely.
it'd be a ticketed thing?
Yeah, be a ticket.
Okay.
That was ticketed at the storytelling festival, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah, it'll be ticketed for sure. They usually do like an open performing, we have a lot of different people perform, then they have a really headliners will play in the evening. That's, you know, usually if you buy tickets to the headliner, then you come to everything else.
Uh-huh.
So it start like on a Friday night, go all day, Saturday, and then Saturday night have a headliner, or Friday night have a headliner.
When does Sundance do their thing?
They do it Fridays and Saturdays, starting in July,
Oh, it's an ongoing thing.
and running through, with a break for the theater and running to the end of August.
Yes, the first 2 weekends in July.
And then the last
break, and then the last,
Or
yeah,
they run to September now because they want
middle of
to,
August on.
but it's only Fridays and Saturdays.
Okay.
But it would be interesting, like if there was a space that could be converted or built or assigned to a concert venue up at that theater and moving the summer concert series.
Oh, up
up
there. Yeah.
As- I mean, if it doesn't work out on Wednesdays, if it
Mhm.
doesn't hit what we're trying to do at lining it to the farmer's market, if we have an Orem summer concert series that's up, it would take funding, resourcing, and all
For
the
sure.
silliness we don't have. But up there, that is a dedicated space for it, that can have the food trucks and vendors, that doesn't compete with, you know, if it's a Wednesdays, if it's a Thursdays, it doesn't try to compete with Sunday, that's what
Uh-huh.
we'll always lose.
Right.
But can be a place that kind of uses that Timpanogos Park, maybe not for the original build, but for that place of Orem gathering, that place of coming together, that place of having, you know, entertaining
Yeah.
events.
I think it's a great idea. Let's explore it, you know, I think.
You're right, though, that venue is like all Orem, I mean, we should have totally owned that.
Yeah.
So your own little mini Red Rocks out there.
Yeah. Yeah. that-
So
You
they
can't.
do bluegrass a lot there at Sundance.
They do
It's
Nashville.
it's their whole summer kind of extra festival, but they are like big name
People.
bluegrass.
This would be
Yeah.
small.
This would be small, localized.
It'd be, but they're also pulling in 1,600 people a night on a $60 ticket. I think we'd be lucky to pull in 600 people on a $6 ticket.
Right, no, it's a lot cheaper, it's a lot, you know, you got kids and they're all just walking around, you know, and they have, food trucks, like you're saying, and it'd be just a really good family event that they could afford, because not very many people can bring their whole family to those.
Yeah, you wouldn't, I
No.
cannot afford that.
Right, it's a whole
They start at
nother-
8 PM and go until 10:30, this could start at 6 PM and go to 8.
Yeah.
Then the 11 o'clock show with the rock.
That's right. Bring them in, the used. We'll have bluegrass followed by the used.
There we go.
Yeah.
Followed by Lizzo.
Yeah, and then Lizzo, and then here comes the
Mom, me and you will introduce Lizzo. Yeah. I think there's something fun that we could do, because we have that venue kind of built, but if there's an infrastructure that could be reworked to have that, you know, kind of like something like a natural bowl, a
Mhm.
natural stage, it doesn't need a complete stage setup with rigging and lights, but it's a minimum of infrastructure that could accommodate a 3 or 4 or 5 piece band, 10 nights of summer.
Yeah, even bringing the tents back, you know, that was always kind of fun to see with the Facility Tent Fest, was the big white tents would go up and get it the kind of festival feel.
But if Orem has that infrastructure to
Yeah.
be able to accommodate the festival, the storytelling, maybe there's something we can
Yeah.
rework, rebrand, start new.
Yeah, I love it. Let's explore this, but yeah, keep thinking of ways to program that park because I feel like we got a good resource that we're not utilizing.
Well, I
A
think,
lot of weddings up there though.
really,
Yeah.
all the money that was going to health center, we could reallocate a bunch of that up there.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff set aside for city projects for sure.
That's
Yeah.
out of the city council, right? They allocate that.
Yeah. So there's some money set aside for capital projects, which is what we would need. And that's what the city gets. Like we can't use any operational money. All the operational money goes to groups like yours and the Sierra and
So
others.
I mean, with long-term, I'm
Mhm.
assuming this is a 5-year plan to get that park up and running again. Would it be the Arts Council makes an official recommendation to the city council?
Mhm.
Would that be the avenue of
Yeah.
progress?
Yeah. So, we would take this idea and start doing the homework. Like, what would it cost? Like, is it feasible? Is it something that's in the vision? All that good stuff. And then at some point we have our annual meeting in front of the city council. That would be something you could talk to them about. You could also talk about it personally, send them an email. If you see them at the store, you see them at an event. Say, hey, we got this idea. Could you support it?
Should we set up like a person or a committee to actually head that up and start to do the homework on it and figure out what be a good scenario there?
Yeah, that would help. I mean, we have, there's like a few people we'd use internally, but any help that we could get would be great.
I mean, who in here, I mean, we could maybe get 1 or 2 or 3 of us here to sort of head that up. And
Yeah.
we could work with people in this city. And of course, we bring in the bluegrass people to talk to us, about it and start getting.
I mean, I don't really want to, I wouldn't bring an artist in yet to talk about it, because I really want to start with the city to say, does the city want to own this?
Okay.
Run it, operationalize it. But I mean, I think maybe starting with the events, the new event.
Yeah,
first,
that'd be
because this would be an event.
Yeah, that would be the place to start. And
But I'd be happy to have a meeting with her and anyone else on this auspicious group who wants to chat with her and just say, is this within the reality of more before we put in hours and hours, space.
If you have a meeting, just send me an email. I'll come. So when you meet with Karina,
Okay, yeah, you could send me her info too. I'll
For sure.
send it up.
if you want to set it up, sure. And then I'll come and whoever else wants.
and then the thing is, we'd also involve Adam. Adam would be involved from the Sierra.
Yeah.
So we're all working together in harmony.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to do
If he
anything.
can't come to this meeting, then he doesn't.
He's
know
out.
about it.
Yeah.
We don't want to do anything that would be, like something that would be good at the Sierra, right? Like, so it'd be something that the Sierra wouldn't do is what we'd want to do.
Yeah,
So,
right.
as far as we're almost out of time, but sorry, Michael, I'll pass it back to
You're
you.
fine. I'm sorry if I missed this, but have we talked about the river cutting?
For the James Secret.
The James Christmas.
No, that's what we'll talk about now if you're ready. Okay, so on Tuesday, we're opening up a memorial for James C. Christensen, who was one of the greatest artists to ever come out of Orem. He did a lot of fantasy art and he was very involved with the storytelling festival. His daughter still lives here, Cassandra. She used to be on this committee and still teaches at Orem High, teaches art. And so he was just a big part of the art community. And so we've got some displays that will be going on at the North Playground in Sarah Park, honoring his life and his work and all the good things that he did for the local arts community. And so that's Tuesday at 4:30. And you've all been invited. You're welcome to attend as in official Arts Council capacity.
This coming Tuesday.
Yep, 4:30. And
Should have the shirts by then.
yeah, I know
I
that.
don't know if we'll have
I know that would be, if it's possible, that'd be incredible.
it.
We'll have a little changing booth.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's actually not-
But Karina, once again, it all comes back to Karina. She's put together an amazing little program. There'll be some speeches and kind of a little surprise and hopefully some like dramatic unveiling.
Yeah, are we gonna put some of his art up in the park?
Yeah, that's part of the display.
That's the thing, huh?
Mhm.
There's
And
about
then-
5 paintings and stuff. All here.
Yeah, so there'll be like a big archway that leads into the playground that says the James C. Christensen Memorial Playground. And then there'll be some stuff off to the side that shows his art, has essentially like an obituary, like kind of a tribute to him, and then some more art. And it'll be pretty nice. The family's really excited. About 45 members of the Christensen family are going to be there. And then the public's been invited, and then obviously you guys.
So it's that brand new park, which is put in.
Yeah, so that playground was designed with him in mind.
Oh, yeah, it's got all those.
Yeah, it's got dragons, it's got mushrooms, fairies, it's got it all. And it was all designed around his art.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So this will be What's that?
the altogether?
I know this is the Sarah North Playground.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's gonna be really fun. And that's a great public art thing too. That's gonna be happening.
That is good.
And then one thing you'll be receiving from Adam is he's created like Sarah summer concert packets for each one of you. And so we'll get those delivered to you. So he's hooked you guys up with the good stuff.
Yeah, I think I gave him all your guys' contact information just so he maybe email you as well.
So I think you're getting, I think 2 tickets to every show this summer.
Thanks, Adam.
The first one being Smash Mouth.
All right.
That's right. He's back on the couch.
Hey, man, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
Yeah, you've heard the song.
High nineties rock band.
They were like
You're an all-star. Get your game on.
they were like a 2-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Both from Shrek movies.
Both of you Shrek.
Yeah.
Somebody once told me the word.
Yeah.
Cruising down the road by 89 Volvo.
Yeah.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
Have you ever done that one in a barbershop?
Newfangled 4 in the 2019 International Convention in Salt Lake City. They sang that song, but they changed the words and made a parody of it.
Okay.
So fun.
And then we did the Elvis with it, and then Tanner pulled it.
That's funny. Yeah, so that's all I have. Is there anything else from
I do want to make a quick shout out the UVU Museum of Art.
Oh, yes.
Open. That's down at Mountain Melanie Bastion's estate. That officially ribbon cutting was on Tuesday, and the public opening is on May 23rd. It will have regular hours. So I think it's Tuesday through Friday, noon to 8, noon to 6, and then one day goes late to 8, Saturday hours as well. It's free, it's open to the public. They'll have regular events of community art making, of child crafts, and then hopefully in a year or so, they'll have summer camps and art making and all of that fun stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is very exciting. It's all on the website, or we can, I mean, I'd love for Orem to
Yeah,
reference it because it's in.
Well,
absolutely. Big day for art on the 23rd.
Huge.
Yeah,
Could you,
Beautiful museum.
I've seen some pictures and yeah.
The first exhibit is called The Art of Belonging. It uses Mexican artists who live here in Utah, doing a lot about culture and have being a place for everyone, but welcomes everyone, which I think really, Orem can tap into.
For sure. That's great. We'll post about it this week.
did Mayor Young put it in the Orem City newsletter?
I did not-
This thing? No, but
We should definitely put it in, even though we didn't get it in this time.
No, I mean, and I know, you, I mean, if you're, as the Orem broadcast media person, if you need to reach out to UVU to get assets or B-roll or photos or anything, I could connect you to the people over there if you don't.
yeah, that would be great, honestly, just to have an ongoing contact, because you guys are always doing cool stuff.
Yeah, I'll connect you to the SOA person, School of the Arts person, as well as Orem, central marketing.
Thank you.
Tonight there's a 2023 spring art show that Science Bank is putting on. We're gonna send you guys a calendar invite. It's super late notice, so if you can't come, it's just more if you don't have any plans, if you want something to do tonight. So it's from 6 to 9 o'clock. You and guests can come to the 2023 spring art show at the Zions Bank Financial Center. So that's located at 180 North University Avenue in Provo. They'll have live music, refreshments, and guests, business casual dress, but I'll send you the invite so that way you guys can get an email. So it's something fun to do.
Tonight?
Yes, tonight from 6 to 9, it's kind of an open thing. But Science Bank.
I've been there once to a art show. They had it pretty cool.
Yeah.
All the offices were, they moved all the desks or something, and it's the whole place was an art show.
Oh, that's cool.
Like it,
That's what we should do with this building when we're moved over.
right?
Yeah, art show or paintball.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Or yeah, oh, that is the art show. Yeah.
the art's up there, you
Uh-huh.
know, but it's fake.
Cover the walls with canvas, then you have a paintball fight, whatever the art is.
Art is.
That's
And
it.
you sell it, make it sell.
Can I do one more thing?
Yeah.
I really am kind kind of a historical collage of Orem City and new Orem City, but.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's in the plans.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Just want to keep making sure it's there because I would love to be involved in that one, because I've got a lot of stuff I could put up, and I know the people that have more, to
Yeah,
make it really cool.
We should give him, Grant Mullins contact information as well, because I know Grant is trying to revamp the historical commission.
Yeah.
Type stuff, and so he may have some fun events that,
you might have to do double duty, Arts Council and History Council.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a history council?
Well, what do they call it? The Historic Preservation Commission?
Yeah, historic. Preservation.
Oh,
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool, just they do a lot of stuff like that.
So they've gotten, so it died for a little bit, but it's come back because of that cabin they found.
yeah.
So that's their project, is they're working on restoring that and getting it put in Heritage Park
And that's gonna be on 400
West.
South.
Yeah, 400 South, 400 West. Yeah, at the new well.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I have deep roots in Orem. My family moved here in 1879.
Cool.
They've been here the whole time. This Sarah is where their home was.
Whoa.
Sarah.
So when you go to a show, it's like going home.
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to put stuff in there. Yeah, I'm all about that.
that's awesome.
Very cool.
Anyway.
So, you know, the guy that does the puzzles, I hate to say it that way, because he does draws pictures and they make puzzles.
Harry, that
Oh, yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, right here. So is that Warren right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that for
I
the
wish-
centennial.
I wish he could make that on one big huge wall, right?
We have it down here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, if you go all the way down to the end of the hall, we have like a massive display of it.
Yeah.
And what's fun about him is he puts all kinds of like little Easter eggs in his paintings.
They've got
Uh-huh.
they've got them.
Yeah, so you can look at, there's a thing next to it that shows you like what to look for.
Wasn't that commission for the 100th anniversary?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, he did a good job. It's really fun.
They still have those for $20, like, order them online, it's pretty cool.
Oh,
I've been
really?
ordering a bunch of them, but I'm like, this is cool, let's order them. The Dow website. Basically, he has some of Lehigh, he has the
Oh, yeah.
Polar Mills, he's got all.
Costco, he has one of Costco.
Yeah.
Well,
That's an Orem institution.
actually, Eric is doing with this guy named, he has a bluegrass band, the clogging band for America. Nate Keller, they go everywhere. For the 200 America 250, which is gonna be in 2026. We're gonna be turning 50 years old. So they're doing all of Eric Dowell's paintings, all of the cities, and they're going from city to city. And they're playing, clogging, and I don't know why I told you all that, but.
We,
It's pretty cool.
yeah, we got to work with Eric. It's pretty, he's a nice guy.
An unrelated question, but this group might be a good one for me to ask. Would anyone have any connections to someone with an oldie tiny car or truck for a parade?
Oh, we do. I can send you a list.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We've got some
I knew
from
that
our
it's
Heritage
probably my actual
Commission.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Keith's Heritage
No.
Commission, probably.
Are you, does it need to be a convertible? Are you looking for open top?
I don't know.
Oldie timey.
Oldie-timey.
The Sunday and Summer Musical, we're looking to do
Sound of music, so.
a parade, but we don't want a modern truck.
I've never heard it called oldie timey.
Oldie timey.
That's a
It's the official.
Yeah.
That's the official, what you
The
call
political
something
way to
in
say
there.
it.
Don't let it happen.
Yeah.
My students always say in costume history, they're like, well, it's oldie timey. I'm like, that's not.
Not very.
It's not modern. Not modern.
Yeah, thanks, everyone.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
And we shall adjourn. Thank you.
Okay.
Just, since we have